Hey, yo, welcome to WatchMania. It's your AEW Collision, Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, March 16th, 2024, Watchalong live reactions. I'm your host, Avi Devin, as always. How we doing tonight? How's our weekends going? How we starting up? What's up, Derek? Happy Saturday. It's Ottawa, not Owatta. Ooh, Ottawa. Ooh, I spelled it wrong. Okay. Rough start. Okay. But yeah, what's up? She there. Just got work, so it's going. That's nice. Nice. Hopefully, there's the vibes are gonna change up for you. Hey, Cam, how you doing? Yes, I appreciate everyone. That's the first thing we all want to mention. Yes. I see. This makes sense. You can. But yes, y'all do please leave a thumbs up, despite my not getting cities wrong. I'm getting cities right. But yes. Hey, what's that? Dashi's there, to be honest. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. They're both Hex and Jordan, but I think that with how she's advertised for Dynamite, she's probably not going to show up tonight. Maybe we'll do it live. Yeah, I guess so. We ask her for your best tonight. You know what? You're right. I didn't even consider fight pulling. It's bullshit. That's rough. Well, one can only hope, right? All right. So there we go. I've been to which one have I seen before? Nice start, Derek. I hope those were both enjoyable experiences for you. Because I've been AEW working on this show tonight, but I've never working on the show, but I've never heard of it up until yesterday. No, I couldn't explain it to you in a way that like reasonably in that little amount of time. A little bit of research does you well. It's an alternative to standard American professional wrestling concepts that you've seen from mainly WWE and TNA and WCW of the last 30-40 years. Use the Air Canada Center. This is nice, Garish. Appreciate. Did you have a comment? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. Tomorrow is almost St. Patrick's Day. Yep, that's right. You got to say St. Patty's Day tomorrow. It's kind of just snuck up on me now that I think about it. I'm doing all right, David. Rejuvenating energy. Did a 2K stream earlier today, and I was just kind of vibing out up until now. Claudio is advertised, actually, Derek. It was just announced, like, within the last hour or so. He's going to be having a match against Lance Archer one-on-one for the first time ever. Well, at least that's how it was built. Probably for the first time in AEW. Because I know Lance has been around a minute. How about yourselves, y'all? How's your weekend starting off? Yeah, the match may or may not happen. I'm sure they'll find somebody to face Pac, but it might not be as competitive as a match they were looking for. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was surprised to go on Twitter and see that because I was like, I'm gonna check and see if there was something else announced, maybe a segment. No, it was another match, and that was the match, and that's what immediately my thought was like, okay, so Claudio's available. Is this a Mox thing? And then I remembered Mox has got stuff going on with New Japan, as well as BCC going over to CMLL later this month. So he's quite a busy lad. I can see why they wouldn't want to put him in the tournament. That's also probably why he was still booked to win the tag match on the pay-per-view, because they didn't want to make Mox, who's a world title contender, somewhere else, specifically an ally promotion, get beat. Actually, in an offhand stage, I don't think those two have worked together. That's what that's what I'm thinking, because wait. TK built it. I don't know him personally myself. If they've had matches, it was definitely an indie show of some sort. You already know Claudio's gonna suplex that man if he gets a chance. Right, Shibata is fully with the company, Jordan. I'm looking for Danielson to win definitively, but I'm thinking it's going to be much more of a Techers match, just because... Sorry, I just realized how my mic was like not positioned on me very well. But I expect this to be a much more Techers-based match. Hey there, George. How goes it? Garcia and Moriarty. Moriarty. Oh, what? They got a match today? No, do they really? Oh, that's so cool. I'm here for that. We'll look forward to seeing the ring and stage action. Look for people loading them. Oh, I see. You're the local show stage thing. Out there, thank you. Yes, thank you very much, Hex. Do please drop a thumbs up if you're just now coming in, getting settled. Things like Garcia versus Moriarty is on the card. This is dope. So here for it. All right, gonna go throw that in the descriptions. I'm gonna swing around circles, Claudio. Oh, the giant swing. That's a shout. Here we go, folks. Oh my gosh, I have not fired up Nord. Oh my gosh, my dumbass. Take care, Derek. You have a good one. Or see you soon. Dare anyone not one? The AEW package. What the fuck? What did I miss? Oh no. What's the what the fuck? Danielson we're starting with. Yo, we're opening with... Apologies for the late start to the show for those in the gorilla position.
Exclusively on pay-per-view. Fans are waiting for that match. I know Danielson has made it a point for this to be a year where he will back down from no challenge. And
got the same shirt on. Yo, love that for you, fam. It's just like me. I love this for you. You're doing... Oh, the bow.
He's also wrestled, as we know, and had his arm broken by Okada, who is now all elite. Last week he had a match against Shane Taylor.
There you go. There you go. Yes, Robert. How goes it, fam? Appreciate you swinging by. Hope your weekend's good to you. Hope you're ready for this banger of a card, because if this match is opening, I can only imagine what we got in store. Yep, that's what I thought. Immediately into the grabs. But yes, Lone Star, welcome. How goes, friend? I hope you're doing well. I hope you've been good to yourself. I hope the weekend's been kind to you.
Methodical, profound, capable, and hard-hitting, but there is a similarity between these two. Both competitors have suffered.
Bringing it low.
They've came back to compete.
Bit of a test of strength here.
Will become a factor in this match.
Yeah, both men were told their careers were over. And now
Underhook.
they're back, and here they are, and both, of course, as we know,
Raise control, not quite. Working the wrist there. By the fingers, no less. Exactly it.
Simple technique from Bryan here to control Shibata. Won't take Shibata long to get out of this, certainly. I once wrestled Bryan after a concussion where he wasn't allowed to touch me in the head.
Nice into the hammerlock.
Beat him.
He's going for that other arm. So he's looking to get that arm breaker in. Oh.
Trish, Adora, also tonight. Live, you're going to see Daniel Garcia against Lee Moriarty. What a match that should be. Pac is going to be here with us tonight.
Okay. I can't quite tell if Shibata started to get a headlock on him or not. But Danielson with the float over bridge and twists around for that extra torque on the hammerlock. Oh, I'm just geeking out right now, y'all. I'm so here for the Techers. Oh,
And of course, we've got our first match in the tournament.
this match is starting us, dude.
It's a wild card match.
Doing well, thanks. I'm reverse women today. Yo, that sounds fun.
To talk about.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'm assuming you enjoyed that, but yeah. I imagine you bring it up. Jesus, pizza acquired. Love this for you, fam. My weekend has been pretty good.
Which will be an I Quit match on
Got some 2K time in earlier today.
Dynamite.
Otherwise, just been resting, been getting back into my fitness. It's been a good time for me.
AEW will guide you through those as we
Sorry,
go on here,
it's
but right
just
now, it seems that
just and
Shibata's
simple.
trying to keep his distance from Bryan Danielson in those kicks.
A little bit of a feeling out process from both competitors here. Danielson is well known for his strike, but then of course so is Shibata.
Okay.
Pushes kicks inside and outside kicks, trying to knot up the hamstring.
Oh, I appreciate that. Bit of a drop toe hold.
Competitors who are known for it. Bryan's got to keep his eyes, keep his mind, more importantly.
What is
on
this?
Shibata.
I did really enjoy it. That's awesome. I've only been river swimming like maybe twice, actually. First, yeah, no, in the coast counts, yeah. So
You just don't stop. I mean,
it could be real fun.
5 minutes into the show.
Oh,
Clamdigger Danielson taking a cheap shot.
he's right to that knee.
The kinesio tape on the right knee there of Shibata. Anything's fair game when you're in there with crying Bryan.
We're crying, Bryan.
The legs,
I can't.
stomping on the
That's what doing for some.
hamstrings like that. Is that illegal?
No, it's perfectly legal. No
You said
rules against that.
you said cheap shots.
Cheap shot stamping him on the back of the knees when that
No,
knee could be damaged.
I get where you're. Wait, what do you mean get off and come back on?
He's trying to injure someone.
You
Bryan
just got.
Danielson improved
Just as long as you're active here in the chat, man, you're good. And if you got to step away, no worries. We'll let you back in gorilla position once you're able to come back.
Well, he is considered arguably the greatest tentacle wrestler in pro wrestling history. That people have talked about that. There's an award named after him.
Yeesh.
So you got to realize when you go in
That sounded so loud.
are susceptible
On the
to-
arm breaker, no less.
right?
Well, certainly Bryan Danielson has been as
No worries, George. You're all good.
Had to battle back time and again.
As we said, Tony
Oh, now we're
Williams
going to the
is
elbows.
one of the
Forearms
top
even.
competitors. He also wrestled at Cesaro and Zack Sabre over the last year, so he has gone through the competition.
Listen,
Here
I
for
will say
this.
Bryan Danielson is resilient. He keeps coming back time and time again like a fungus.
Trying to put that Fujiwara armbar on, but there you see that.
Just the fingertips
Yeah,
there. A
right.
nice escape
Oh, it is
from
a great
Shibata.
escape.
Oh, here we go.
And he turns it around on Bryan Danielson. A little bow and arrow action here. And Bryce Remsburg.
Oh, no, he's already floated over onto his feet.
Ankle lock, but instead,
Oh, he's going for one of his own.
you can do, I can do, just not quite as well.
Just not quite as well.
Not as good though.
Right? It's not just his strikes. Now he's showing his submissions as well. So technically, I'm here. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Shibata was holding onto that arm that time during the bow and arrow, and then rolled over top of Danielson to get the 2 count. And now into the corner. Let's see if we get a clean break.
Agreed, Lone Star.
Danielson
Just let him go. Just let him get in there and go.
up against Shibata here. Shibata's waiting for something to happen. Oh, just got a shove.
Invading the personal space. Katsuyori, Shibata. I think Bryan got a little bit showed up there in terms of technique, and now trying to make this all about fisticuffs.
Shibata's
Here for Kyle's return. I'm so here for it as well, Robert.
2017.
Kyle O'Reilly back in action. And in singles competition, I am so happy for it.
Again. Well, here he is, and he's a former ROH Pure champion at Arizona.
Agreed.
To take him down.
Like, let me see what you're trying to do to get control over this joint. Let me see how you're struggling to get this grip locked in. Like the Techers. Let me like indulge in the little details. And if it takes slowing down to do that, slow down. No one ever said a slow pace is bad. It's just harder to keep interesting in a lot of ways. But even then, that's just some people's game, you know? That's just what people prefer sometimes.
Of course, coming up later on in the year, we are going to be in Winnipeg. We are also going to be in Vancouver for the first time.
And he's really keeping his weight low to the ground. That he... Oh, I hope your knees are okay.
That is so dangerous.
He tried to land on his feet there. Minimalize the damage. Yo, Devin, what's up, fam? We're doing well. We're starting off with Tekker's Heaven. Sailings, Shibata inside. Wrestling. Dismantle it from the outside. Surgeons can fix a body from the inside out. Wrestlers dismantle it from the outside in, right? Yes, I think so as well. Lone Star. Just cross. Flexing on, doing pretty good myself. Watch Collision while eating home sound. Donuts, yo, homemade donuts, nice. I love that for you, fam. Hope they're hitting proper. Oh, it's Danielson's turn to get that arm work, and it's on the right as well. Oh. It's the right as well. But yeah, no, JR definitely prefers this pace. He likes calling and he likes really like detailing like these smaller moves. That's what it is, than that Duncan crap.
That was broken by Okada in the match that you mentioned.
Imagine Bryan taking more than the Bryan can match about a strong style.
There's a bolt that's been put in the right arm, and you can use that.
That's a fair take, Jordan, because it was looking like he was leaning for Danielson, but as soon as he got thrown over the top there, it's been Shibata's game.
Now just kicks the other arm, the left arm that time, and now the oh wow. Danielson known as one of the great kickers in
Right? And not for nothing. That's on Danielson. He's the one who decided to make this into a piston contest. Yes, Devin. Kyle O'Reilly. I'm so here for it. I can't wait to see that lad thriving. I want to see him in action. I want to see where we go with him.
This isn't going to help. Oh, yes.
That time Shibata, Danielson let go, and Shibata just kept on it coming.
Okay.
Well, we saw
That hurt.
turned into striking. Bryan Danielson realized that Shibata had the beating of him.
Into the safety ring.
Oh, yeah. The writing on the wall has been there for months. Like,
Don't want to be there now.
Nigel is trying to make it undeniable.
Danielson's not getting in the ring. There he goes. Oh! A running drop kick from Danielson.
Yeesh, the force of that.
Catching Shibata firmly in the corner. And now they're going to try to get back into the ring. And they do.
I'm thinking that's what we're getting at All In. We gotta.
Back live in Ottawa. There's a shotgun drop kick on Collision. Tony Schiavone and Nigel. How about that one?
Oh, he's putting over that right arm. I'm so scared about him grabbing his right arm, too. That's why I'm like, oh, why did he have to target that one?
Another drop kick.
Oh, met in the corner. That, oh, my God. That haluva kick. Oh, drop kick. Yes. There we go. Biggest flaw in AEW version of this character is his pride and ego. Yes, Jordan, and that's what I love. I'm like, because that's the thing, right? Only for a very short time at most can you make a nigh invincible character interesting. So when you take someone who's like on goat stature, like Danielson, you need something like a pride and ego to level out the character, and it was done so well by him. Especially because that very pride, that pride and ego, so often has won in matches. How many matches he won with somebody passed out in a triangle, flexing on him? You know, he's got the ego, and it works for him. So when it's his downfall, that's even better. No, WB never could stop him from doing it. Danielson always avoided doing them and encouraging them out of respect to WWE because they were the platform that he popularized it on. But I think now he's getting to that point where he's just using it for the sake of like healing up his baby faces. Welcome officially to WatchMania, Robert Cortez. Thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you enjoy it, fam. We got watch-alongs for all AEW content, as well as WWE and NXT PLEs when they're possible.
Collision the same week, Wednesday the 24th
We
of
got.
April, Saturday the 27th of April.
I missed what Nigel said. Danielson just looking the greatest Royal Rumble 2018.
Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern.
Damn, that was mincemeat. Yo, into the ankle lock. Nice. Struggling to get to his feet, though. Oh, what's up, Dara? How goes it, fam?
Oh, great leg capture that time.
Glad to see you again.
By Danielson.
Hope your Saturdays continue to be good to you.
Same thing.
Wow, great escape. We are seeing two technical masters at it right now. You got to admit that.
Certainly one of them. Bryan Danielson lucky
That's when
again
you got the
with
greatest
an
switch of
ankle
all
lock
time in
there
great
for
comedy.
Shibata. Well, Holden, he's got
Yo, that ankle hook German suplex.
And a German suplex out of that by Danielson.
St. Brian's mistake. Ruthless.
Danielson
Hooked.
tried the
Nice STO.
but he was caught.
That was a beautiful STO, actually.
Love it here.
So here for this.
Shibata
Even as the match sped up into more of a
184 days.
a well-rounded pro wrestling match,
All about Nigel McGuinness.
it's been quality.
Oh, Shibata.
Seeing two of the greatest go at it in the opener of free television. So awesome. Can't say that on TV, Nigel. What the fuck, right? Can't.
The decision hangs in the balance
Nah.
now as the Muay Thai
Danielson versus Ryan Breaker.
Dragon, and again,
Oh my gosh, I need it.
far more precision.
This is wrestling.
To the midsection.
Yes.
Blows. Using
100% here with you on that Lodestar. Oh, hooks up DVD. Oi! Dara said it earlier in the chat, Devin. Just watching this reminded me of ZSJ 5-second rule. If you haven't heard of that, yes, Jordan. And I love that rule so much. I literally use that rule when playing 2K. Is if the submission is not working, I'm letting go and I'm gonna go for another one because I need to do something else. Or in 2K's case, another move because obviously the submission isn't enough yet. But yeah, ZSJ's rule of like the submission isn't winning, go to another one. That's so ace, and I can't believe I haven't seen that sooner in pro wrestling. What's up, George? How goes it?
Bryan Danielson suffering the elbows. He could be
You enjoying this match thus far?
Great Canadian Adam Copeland will be with us later now. I'm not so sure
UNCK, let's go for a submission because it's not working. Ghost right
he
in.
is certainly woozy.
Ripcord
Makeup.
missed it.
Psycho-knee, oi! Got boomed with that one. 2. Nope. Nope. Oh, immediately into the bell lock, though. The label lock. Slurred a bit.
Has it in tight, but you could see the leg of Shibata relatively close to the bottom rope.
He's so flexible.
Reach over and move his hips.
And you can see as well, he's getting his face out a bit. That crossface is not on as tight as you'd hope.
You can see Danielson trying to take the free arm closer to the rope to prevent him from getting there.
That's that strong style mentality. Hit me, but harder.
Leg, trying to take that right leg.
Oh, is he really going to get that foot there? He is, isn't he? Oh,
Break it.
Perseverance. Exemplified here by Katsuyori Shibata. And both men slow to get to their feet here. What a opening match. Bryce Rensburg checking with Shibata, who's still
it's that hardcore Holly mentality. All right.
with Bryan Danielson.
Oh no.
Shibata says, I guess, bring it.
Oh.
Shibata wants more.
Oh, he does. I thought maybe that last kick just slumped him to the mat, but he's asking more. And he's going to get more. Danielson again.
I'm just soaking this in.
Both these men decide
Oh, the roll through pump kick. Oh, the look on Danielson's face like, what?
and you
You don't see Danielson go for the pump, for the boot boot much.
It's about ego. It's about which man
Yo, teep for teep.
pump kick, straight kicks, if you will, back and forth.
It's not quite a teep, but
Danielson down to one.
push kick.
Shibata lays it in.
Oh, the Kawada kicks. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And now, along the spine, Shibata, as you can see, is worn down, but he is still fighting.
Truly, they've just decided
that's the
Gonna fight everybody to the best of our ability. Lay it all on the line. And you know why fucking not, right? Oh, Danielson is now taking... Oh, it's so good. Well, the collision looked way better than last week. I mean, the lighting around them is nice. Yeah, I hear you. I think they were still figuring out the new lighting with the tunnel scheme for collision. Oh, it's time. It was just... Yep, right there. Oh, yeah. Danielson did, didn't he? Oh my gosh. I'm going to go out there with all my might, kick their head, and Kingston. I just want to fight. Sitting down is actually the right way everything's right. When it's just like, we're here now. Might as well settle in. And just start fighting while sitting down. It's just like, hope you packed a lunch. Oh, God. Kicking Shibata like that is always so scary. He's going to go for that second knee. He's yesing and everything. Double KO or double time limit. Yeah, I can hear that. Oh! Right hand. Not cool, dude. Oh, to the octopus. Oh, no. Oh, this is danger. Oh, my God. His foot's on the rope. Toe touching the rope. That was epic. I thought he was so done for the way he fell into it like that, but he was taking advantage of the ring positioning. That was genius. Yeah, that turnaround cover hooks the arms. Yo, let's go. Oh, he didn't put full pressure, turned it over. He's got the arm into the yo. Oh, and he's positioned him fully away from the ropes. There's always twisting that neck, trying to get that arm up. He's trying to turn that arm up. Oh, nope. Was able to turn him over. Got him with that arm, with that hammerlock crucifix combo. That was so beautiful. A great pin beats a great wrestler. Oh, my God. Danielson versus Gunther. I need it. I hope I get it. That was so awesome. That was so awesome. The reversal of the reversal of the reversal into the hammerlock crucifix. Specifically the hammerlock crucifix. I want to emphasize how much harder that makes that move to kick out of. Agreed, Lone Star. Yeah. He called silence to the yes chants, and they did it. There are better strikers, better technical wrestlers than Danielson, but he is the best wrestler in the world. That's what I'm saying, Jordan. Okay, when all is said and done, Zach may be the best technical wrestler in the world, but Danielson is the best overall wrestler in the world. What a match. Bryan never fails with it. And to your point, better strikers. Shibata. You know, definitely more powerful. But it's just like... I think that's not just the story of this match, but that's the story of this run. Because now look at who he's facing. Love him or hate him. Will Ospreay, one of the best overall wrestlers in the world right now. Of this generation. So now, this is a test of it was a test of who's the striker. It was a test of who's who's better technical wrestler. Now it's going to be a test of who's the better overall performer. It's the performer of a generation versus the performer of a century. Danielson versus Joe. You see that? That's a fight. Who's more endurant? I'm sorry you don't enjoy wrestling, Mike. I honestly thought Danielson was going to attack him. No, I think Danielson's turning over a bit of a new leaf after Kingston kind of beat some respect into him. I think he really started to see that there is respect to be found in competitors even beyond that which he initially saw. See. I really have no idea what Bryan versus Will match look like, but it's gonna be my #1 dream match for the year. Yo, Jordan, and honestly, I think it's gonna hit. I really want Danielson to win, but I think Will's gonna squeak it out. And not for nothing, I'm really fucking scared of some of Will's moves being hit on Danielson. No Tiger drivers, please. That Stormbreaker, could we like not? That Hidden Blade, how about no though? Like all of these things I don't want happening. Gonna hit, but I can't even picture. No, you're right. Like I'm sitting here and I'm trying to imagine, like, how does this pace go? You know, what does this match look like? Like really as it plays out. I feel like the Zach driver will happen just because of how it's been mentioned that Bryan questioned its use. Oh no, you're right. So that is the level that both those guys work at. That's concerned. Yo, Baxter, how goes it? Welcome in, welcome in. You catch that opener? Did you catch that opener? Tekker's Heaven? What a scrap overall. You know what I'll do? 2 of each. Oh god, that's cruel. That's because you know that would probably be the way it goes. Wow, X-Kong, you're probably really looking forward to this match. Kicks at 1. Oh my god, that's gnarly. I'm not sure if Danielson. Wow, that's a shout. I'm wondering how much like Kenny versus Ospreay 1 it'll be. Like where it's actually mostly Danielson. Yeah. And like, and not for nothing, like what it's hard to do in general, but then in that moment, as a reversal to a reversal, like it takes masterful timing and an instinct that is seldom ever conditioned. You know, it was up there with the mousetrap in terms of like pinning combinations. And that flex hard, yeah. Who do I think is the best female technical wrestler in the world? I have a hard I can't say that with too much confidence because my spectrum mainly only covers American wrestling, and even then that's hard to shout. But immediately, Deonna Purrazzo, Serena Deeb come to mind. It's hard to not go past that. I do like to just believe in something. I don't know, Mike. It's just, I can't think of the last time you had a positive thought that wasn't encouraged after you expressed multiple negative thoughts. And that's why it's just, it gets tiresome, man. I get it. And I'm not saying everybody's got to like everything on the show, but like, just have a bit of a balance, you know? And I mean, I'm not saying, and again, don't like what you don't like, you know, like, but it's just like, it's tiresome, man. And not for nothing, I think that was the right decision. One, this is Danielson's promotion, not New Japan's promotion. Second, Shibata is past his prime. Danielson is in his prime. The run that Danielson's on, it's like all the pro wrestling rules would kind of point in the direction of Danielson needing to win this match. It could have been much more definitive. I think they did. I think they were very clever in protecting both men for a possible future match. one that you could have a more definitive ending to, that possibly is going in Shibata's favor, you know? But I am here for this match. I did not catch the extra rule, though, because I was explaining mistakes. And again, Mike, no hate. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. That was a very snarky remark on my part, and it was meant to be tongue-in-cheek, but I also apologize if it came off as rude. Regardless, yes, that's where we're at.
I think I've heard that somewhere before.
Dash is doing your job for you, Tony. You better be careful.
I know.
She might take your seat.
Has lost absolutely nothing. Neither did Nagata or Akiyama. Yes, agreed. Loser banned from ringside during the wild card match. Okay. Wow, that's doesn't feel like a proper utilization of this rule at all. Shouts out Jordan, who called out that grievous misuse of the rule just last night. That was you, Jordan, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, regardless, shout out to you. Good, you're cool.
22 years of age is
Let's
all
turn it
about
around.
intimidation, and that's
Also,
a lot of what being with the House of Black
good
does for her.
luck to these ladies having to follow that match.
From Malachi Black. That mindset, that ability to get in an opponent's head. Oh, look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Trish
My
Adora
gosh.
with a
Great flexibility.
1-2 with a split on top of a prone Julia Hart. Still to come, Daniel Garcia.
Agreed.
Lee
This
Moriarty, Patrick
character
Davis,
change has been exactly what she's needed, and it's only gotten better as time's gone on.
will take
I'm really glad they pulled the trigger and made her champion when they did, because I'm pretty sure that was not their plan.
the bounty hunter takes on Kyle O'Reilly. His first match, Kyle O'Reilly.
Then again, I'm not entirely certain how much of a plan they had for the TBS title
And then don't forget the main
after
event,
Statlander.
Black, the Infantry, the
Part of me feels like they just wait for they want to wait for
Two competitors
like someone to heat up to then put the title on.
considerable bearing on that match. Julia Hart has
The
shown how
reps,
divisive she can
yes.
be when she's at ringside.
Not for nothing, she's had almost 50 matches as this character. So she's really had a lot of time to grow into it. And that's what she's needed.
time by Trish Adora. I think Trish has the strength advantage here. I think it's pretty apparent.
Yes, Jordan. And that's why I'm so here for it. Ever since that's been mentioned, I don't care how many times they say they're not doing it, like in character or whatever. I'm looking forward to the day that happens. Because I feel like that's still a part of BCC's overall arching plan, is for them to join and eventually there to be a conflict of philosophies between Mox and Danielson, and it lead to some dissent within BCC. Because I think that's what it was meant. I don't think that the dissent should lead to a breakup, but I do think that it will lead to some dissent, and that is a story you can tell with a faction that has so quickly grown to the size and credibility that it has, you know? There's only so many times where you can be like, and another member won a world championship, before it's like, we're tired of this, you know? In general, when AEW signed, she was very young and green. She was only a year and she signed and still in high school. Yeah. No, I agree. Just as a performer overall, she has grown phenomenally. When you zoom out even beyond the current character, it's been great. He moves into more of a regal role. Everyone moves up a slot. Mox the leader, leaving Yuta's young boy slot open. I can hear that. No, it was a great match, and beating Danielson's last year as a full-time run. Yeah, appreciate that, Mike. But again, I don't want my remarks to make you feel like you shouldn't have your own opinions as well. Again, like I do, like I said, I don't mind. I even say I encourage criticism because that leads to more perspectives being expressed and shared, which is something we need more of in pro wrestling communities. I firmly stand by it. That chop was loud. You saw her have to shake it off afterwards. But yeah.
Just laying them in. Julia Hart again. Oh, she's muscled into the corner this time.
There's some receipts. Who was the pinky? She threw her pinky up when you accidentally DC yourself.
A duck. A snap.
Especially since Ryan retires, he's looking for a replacement. Yeah, I hear that.
And a kick to the back.
And again, not to belabor a point though, The striking that Hart has learned from Malachi Black, one of the best.
I think she should place her feet up a little higher. There we go. That's better.
Kickboxing from the infamous trainer Bob Schreiber.
I'd argue
Look at this.
mid-back is the best spot for that.
Certainly an element of sadism.
So many combinations.
But maybe she's trying to put more torque on the shoulders.
She's used holds like this that they're very inventive, very creative, like you said.
I think the word you're looking for, Tony, is versatile.
Versatile. Thank you.
Get you a dictionary for Christmas.
Let me write that down. Versatile.
Starts with a V.
You see, I'm concerned about Trish Adora's choice of stip. I'll be that way, and I'll give time for the match to marinate to take time to think of the others.
Looking live at the Canadian Tire Center here in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, as Trish Adora vies for the TBS title. House rules.
Okay, fair, Mike. It's a fair self-evaluation. I can dig that. So right between the shoulders is fairly ideal. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm not so much speaking from a working standpoint. I'm more so speaking from like how you want them to hurt. Like I thought he would want to like create more of that arch. But I guess that could end up being a good thing in the long term because you're supposed to have that arch in your back. If you're up on the shoulder blades, then that puts more torque on the delts, the rotator cuffs. I turn to a corner. That was interesting. Was not ready to see Julia break out of a full Nelson so easily.
Missed again. Julia runs out towards the center. And with a running
Goes on in the
leg, here
corner.
she goes again. Her whole body now collides with Trish Adora.
Yeah, leading that elbow in with all her body weight. It's rough. It's very physical when you can go past.
Could be looking for
For the
Hart.
heartless submission.
Gosh.
instead.
1, 2. Julia almost got pinned that time. As that was a great pump kick.
Imagine new TBS champion Trish Adora. Yo, that bridge.
From Trish Adora, she bridged to get extra leverage. That's a hell of a move, Nigel.
Yeah, sure takes a lot of flexibility, which Adora has shown already. Oh!
Fast as I realize everything. I don't know how not to. I hear that, Mike. I can relate to that honestly. Oi, that was almost too good of a pin.
You can see there.
So, this is why people hate Rush, because they get teachable moments with me. No. I don't mind need education. I get where people come from and not wanting to always be explaining things, because I can also be that. Oh my God! The rest of the match. So I can also be that person. I tend to over-explain things that I know or feel like I know, but ultimately, no worries, man. I can appreciate it. Just going for that moonsault. But yeah, no worries, Mike. You're good. Appreciate sharing us with that. Sharing that with us. There we go. Words. And done. You see, this is rough because the infantry would have definitely needed the extra eyes ringside. The house always wins. Pac would be a fun fit for the BCC, I think. And not for nothing, you could put the Blackpool back in Blackpool Combat Club. I don't think he's from Blackpool, but you're wrong. Yo, tag team street fight. Rampage street fight, you love to see it. That's going to be the live Rampage that will immediately follow Dynamite. It will all be one stream.
To a head between you and Cool Hand Angelo Parker, and since then he has actually challenged you to a match here tonight. What do you say?
What do I say? You're challenging me to a match? Cool Hand wants to fight Zach Knight? Next joke, pal. Listen, I'll give you your fight, but I'm not doing it here in Canada. I'm not giving you the hometown advantage, bro. No way.
No way. And what kind of pathetic country is this anyway? Do you realize that it's his queen
time to get
on
fair.
your money? What have you got to offer? Poutine? Ice? Mousse? Syrup? What do? You put the syrup on the mousse and the ice and then it's whole thing?
Let's get back to the point here. You want to fight? Zach Knight will give you a fight, but it's on my terms. Let's be having you.
Look at him getting promo time. Shouts out Zach Knight. Yo!
Cool Hand Ange here in Canada as we go back to the ring for our next bout.
The following contest is self-eliminable with a 20-minute time limit. Features the first
Daddy G.
New York weighing in at
He's the hoop yourself.
pounds.
I hear that.
Daniel Garcia.
A little bit of the dance for you.
Round of applause. Great cheer for the young Daniel Garcia making his way.
Hips.
And with that in mind, we are joined at the broadcast position by his longtime partner and friend and great Canadian in his own right, Daddy Magic Matt Menard. Gentlemen,
Hopefully Lee puts up a fight. I'm thinking he's going to X-Kong. I'm expecting another competitive match, possibly with some techers on it.
did you say the food's delicious? That's right. Okay. You have a beaver tail? A what? A beaver tail. Incredible. I will pass on
I mean,
that.
Magic's
Daniel
nipples are.
Garcia's got quite a matchup. We have had so far. Julia Hart retained her TBS title. We've had a great
And
match.
his opponent from Pittsburgh,
Yo, I appreciate this new Titantron and shit for him.
representing Shane Taylor Promotions, Tiger Style,
Hegs?
Moriarty.
No, it's a valid question.
And now we have potential for another
I won't let that go. It still breaks me when he says it right. It's one of them. Why are we talking about hard nipples? Because Daddy Magic is here.
Technically
Rhea.
prodigious. This is a
Daddy
young
Magic.
man
How you doing?
certainly.
You want a taste?
Come out swinging here. Danny's got a bit of a bullseye on his back after the last couple months.
Whoa, here we go. Starting
Swear
fast
that
to
boot
your point.
came right out the
Let's be
gate.
honest, Daddy Magic.
Toss.
When is
Scissors.
Daniel
We're
Garcia
here.
gonna accept that he's never going to be a champion?
Sweet.
How many title opportunities he's going to have?
leg sweep.
Why don't you take it easy there, Nigel?
Mr. Dropkick.
There we go, Danny. He said it before. He said it 100 times. If he has to go to the back,
I imagine they're gonna be like, oops, and try to pretend they never said it. Devin.
to the front.
I'm just glad
The man's got
this
grit
dude
and
said
every
the hell it
effort.
was work today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that,
This match gets
fam.
a quick start, Nigel. You cannot say never.
I'm glad to be able to bring you some good vibes.
Never
Though.
about anything.
I do like how they push the young talent, to push them to do
Look at Daniel.
3 moon, but not fast.
Somebody probably said years ago
I
that
can tell you one
Push
thing,
them to the
I'll
moon, but
never
not
see a
too fast. They let it build
Daniel
organically.
Garcia
Yes,
doesn't
like
jump
that's what I was. I appreciate that too. Danny G has been in AEW almost 3 years, but it feels like he's been gradually growing that entire time without having, just been like, oh, he won this title, and then this slightly more important title, and this slightly more important title. It's been a character growth, going through several arcs. And when you put that in perspective, you realize how good AEW is at building characters long term, without necessarily having to use championships to do it. Finally, it feels like Leah's got some consistent direction. Don't this give me the team money versus Eddie vibes from ECW. Yo, that's a great shout. Ooh, getting in his face. Yo, this just got me. Danny G and Shane Taylor Promotions. Wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be bad.
Let's take a replay to make a
You might say something.
Garcia
Like,
must not be distracted, and
Oh.
that's exactly what happened.
Oh, that's a callback. I'm still waiting for Hook to finally go to the moon, my man. I agree. I'm done with the FTW era. It's been fun. It's been nice. Give him a belt now.
Mike Posey.
Moriarty.
And this is a matchup here that, if I'm being honest with you, it scares me a little bit. Lee Moriarty, a guy who could go hold for hold.
Fans, let's remind everyone that we are coming to Everett, Washington at the Angel
Needs to
of the
die.
Arena.
I don't think so. I just think that it needs to finally find its place on the shelf. For good? Yes, even the slow build attack of Lee Moriarty has been great. Yes. And like mentioned earlier, he was struggling with direction. That's no fault of his own, just his booking and such. But I think they finally found a role for his character, and he's able to thrive in that role.
Absolutely. We're going to do some traveling this year.
Agreed. It served its purpose, and then found several different purposes to serve over that time. Afterwards, Now, especially on AEW where we have so many men's titles, we don't need to have an unofficial one.
So well. let's be honest.
I tell you how he looks.
Yeah, he's a polished wrestler.
Looks like how he looks and doesn't even have anything with
Garcia
purpose
trying
around his
to
waist.
maneuver his way out of this.
I love the pairing with Shane Taylor too.
No,
I agree.
I'm with you.
Combination.
I'm with you there, Rhea.
Shane Taylor's had so much success, and now they
I think they feel like there's more growth for him to experience. I think the idea they have is they want him to do as little wrong as he can. Oh, he is laying in that pressure. You see that? That's what he needs. Right on the alligator, my thumbs back, leaving one for. Yo, Cassie, shouts out. Thank you. You went to battle for alligator for me, and you're not even a fellow Floridian. Truly courageous. I need the non-recognized title to just disappear and retire. I'm kind of with you. I'm kind of with you. Oh!
He's setting up for that leg lock he likes to use.
Here he comes. Yes. Slaps back and forth.
Nicely.
1, 2.
I hear you on both those fronts, Hex. Well, I'm not necessarily against any of that. I don't see the latter of which coming into play. The two titles being unified? It's possible. But the more we lean into it, the more I'm getting the impression that we're going to have... Yo. No, we're just going to have double champ Bullet Club Gold. Nice jumping in Zaguri. To spring up to his feet so fast and then jump that high takes a lot. Oh, he's going for that pile driver. Oh, but no, backdrop. Sunset flip. Reset. Yo! Very intelligent on Lee's part. Leapt over him and turned it into a foot stomp all at once.
He was going for the fang, I think that time. Rolled up Garcia.
Agreed, Rhea. I am so with you. I'm so with you. Hindsight tells me that... Oh, and he's done. Got him with the heel hook off the leg. That was beautiful. I love that because that's not even something DG wins with. That's winning the match. That's taking advantage of circumstances and winning off of it. And you want to know what he did it like? A pro wrestler. I'm here for it. And often a heel hook wins either, yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, I love his title tied to the stipulation like they have in yeah, the pure... It's hard to do that with a championship still feeling like it's important. But I think they do well with the pure championship in that regard. Honestly, in my opinion, instead of a women's television title, Ring of Honor should have introduced a women's pure title. Here's a title we won't recognize, but also we will put money into making graphics for the belts. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, if this is truly an unofficial title, then every single FTW title match should be treated like a standard match, and that they don't get a separate announcement and title raise for it after entrances. They just get announced for during the entrances. They don't get acknowledged as the FTW champion. They just get acknowledged as a competitor. Don't give them graphics or billings, you know. At most, say in the upper third, refers to themselves as the FTW champion. You know, that, like, really lean into it being unofficial. Make it really feel like the Rebel Championship. I also think Dark should come back and feature some non-booked people in a smaller stadium with their own titles. I mean, Ring of Honor... That's the thing, and I don't think that's actually a bad thing. Ring of Honor is running where Dark walked. It is kind of that in a lot of ways, but it also has championships that you can compete for. It just sucks that it's the Ring of Honor's name that is attached to that. I also think that a better way to compare Ring of Honor is to compare it to WWE ECW, but I would argue with a little bit more love. You know, Vince McMahon didn't have some sort of amazing passion for ECW and purchasing it and wanting to feature it. Tony Khan loved Ring of Honor as a fan genuinely in purchasing it and still tries to show that love to it and acknowledging its history and playing off of it to some degree. So that's the thing. Has too many people as their own. We need something for the AEW wrestlers that don't get the love they deserve. Okay. I can get that. Whose music is this? This is Aaron Solo. Oh no, Aaron Solo is going to get murdered by Pac, y'all. Oh, this is scary. I feel bad. So, if I were to course correct something in hindsight, I would not create the AEW Continental Championship. I would put the AEW International Championship on the line in the 2WC on Jon Moxley, which means that Orange beating John doesn't happen. Or at the very least, you put Orange in the I said 2WC, didn't I? In the C2. I fuck with this beat. Yes. That was Aaron Solo's theme, if I'm not mistaken. It is a pretty fun theme. So waiting for the start of crossover show, so maybe I'm just in my It feels special in the sense that it's almost a developmental, but it's very more clean. Yes, agreed. It simultaneously is its own promotion, but also serving as developmental. In this very weird way, it has a lot of elements of WWE ECW, Black and Gold, NXT, and AEW Dark melded together. And I think that can be its own thing. I think the one thing Ring of Honor truly needs to do is find its own area. No more taping off the back of Collision or Dynamite or wherever we can fit it. Go rent out Universal Studios again. That was Ring of Honor. Where I'd love to see some titles floating between the two. Yeah, I can get that. Either some titles floating between the two on an official capacity, or less crossover between the two brands to give them more of an identity. I don't mind people being definitively both, but you also need people to be exclusive and that be definitive, you know? And you have that plenty in AEW, but I think Ring of Honor exclusives need to be more established. And those be prominent people. Like Athena is the best example I can provide of that. Just like thinking about the possibility of Athena versus Tommy. Empties my bank account.
And he is out of action thanks to Jay White, thanks to the Bang Bang Scissor Gang. Let's go back to the ring.
Motherfuckers are we going to climb Mount Everest now? He's not. But I can see that. I can hear it now. The return feud between Darby and Jay. And Jay's like, well, Darby, I was just trying to save your life. Gotta wheel him up the mountain heel tunnel. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, this man ain't never a babyface. Even when you cheer him, even when you love him, he's a dirty, rotten bastard.
Nevertheless, here is Pac against Aaron Solo. Looks like Darby Allin's going to be out of commission. And I guess his climb of
Not as a small, under 1,000 set, very low ticket prices, a consistent audience. Yes, I'm so that and that's okay. Like, I feel like people have gotten too attached to this. We need to see thousands of people. We need this sea of people behind the ring so wrestling feels like a big deal. No. Put them in front of 200 people and let them wrestle their heart out. He is forever the bastard. Absolutely. It's like if you almost started to lift. Is it like it? Oh, wait. Don't quite get that. And that's a little beautiful. Took a huge accomplishment from Darby, and Darby wants it back. Right. Darby versus Jay raises the peaks of the ladder match, but on top of Everest. Oh my god. Yo, sick ass Enziguri. What are we doing here? Aaron Solo said, I'm gonna go off, alright? Didn't quite get the best leap on that Conhilo, but he got over. Say flew into the ring. He is wrestling with some desperation, and I love it.
This is your opportunity. State your claim.
He's making the most of it, but look at Pac. He is so vicious. He just invades your personal space. He stays right up against his opponent.
So intense. Oh, Pac in a mold of the Buddy Matthews, if you will. The perfect pro wrestler. His physique. He's got speed. He's got agility, power, and technique. You said about him before, Tony. One of the most complete athletes in AEW with some of the
honestly accurate. That's why Pac versus Buddy Matthews. That's a match. Have they been quiet? I don't know. I've heard them pop pretty loud. They were loud during DG's match. They were so here for Danielson versus Shibata.
Mind your own business.
Too right. You gotta stop asking questions, Tony.
Well,
Maybe I'm just like really trying to believe, you know. It's only 3,000 here, to be fair. In big arena, that sound can get lost easily. Yeah, that's fair. They've been fairly hot. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me deluding myself, because one of my favorite things about AEW has always been the passionate crowd. So like I've those few times they've had crowds that haven't been the most involved has just had me so like deflated, you know.
Wembley Stadium on the 25th of August.
All in, certainly just, you really have to salivate when you think about the dream matches.
Yeah, I know. Pac's kicks are ridiculous.
One of the greatest British wrestlers of all time.
His explosivity is like few in the game.
Like the red arrows, he flies. Boom.
Big shotgun drop kick by Pac.
Nice. I love the flow he has to his kip up.
It makes everything look easy in the ring, doesn't he? And I know it's not. But he just rides, he hits so hard.
So nasty.
No wasted motion.
He went to throw him down to the mat, but Solo was already falling.
Favorite perch again.
And this could be
They're just appreciating it. No, yeah, exactly. I get you. Like there would be, especially if they're tired, if they got wrestling before the actual show we're watching.
yes, sir. Let's see if he hits it. Just take a look at what he can do in midair.
3,000 fans will bring an active crowd. Yep. Oh, and then right into the brutalizer. Pac is back.
Wants to make a statement.
He's out fucking cold. He's out fucking cold. Stefan, do you not see him just moving like...
He could have pinned him with a black arrow, but went for the submission instead.
He flew like a
Rough.
arrow. He hit the black arrow, and you can color me impressed.
It is. It's so beautiful.
With a vengeance in AEW.
The intensity like few others, Lone Star.
Tony! I told you. The bastard's back. And I am looking for trouble. But you see, this,
Smash promos.
well, it's not exactly what I had in mind. So I'll say this again. Tony Khan, I am looking for trouble. So find me some, or I will find it myself.
Well, if Pac's
There you
looking
go.
for trouble might want to stay away because the bastard Pac is back.
An incredible performer. One of the true greats in the ring. I don't think there is any question. It's
Wow.
so great to have him back. The bastard.
Talk about AEW original. He is that. Simple, very effective, and he makes you believe it. Jesus, not because wrestling was bad, but because the crowd was dead. Fair. Oh.
Gratitude. I am so thankful I was able to wrestle Shibata tonight. You know, both of us were told years ago that we'd never be able to wrestle again. And here
Good
we
shout,
are.
X-Pac.
Here we
X-Kong,
are,
sorry.
And we go out and we fought like hell.
Right, Lone Star just that.
And I don't know who I had to say thank you to for that, but thank you. And I'm also grateful that I've got a match with Will Ospreay coming up at Dynasty. And I watched what he said at Dynamite. How he followed me since he was a kid. He watched me, and throughout his career, he's tried to emulate me. But then he said this: when he gets in the ring, it's live or die, and he doesn't plan on dying just yet. What that tells me is that he's followed me but he can't walk in my shoes. He's never been able to walk in my shoes or Shibata's shoes because we were told that we'd never wrestle again. We've been on death's door because of this. Because of how much we love this, we've been on death's door. So say what you want about what you're willing to do. Because I know what I'm willing to do. And I don't think you're ready for that yet.
Oh, yeah.
Well, fans, needless to say, the match.
This is like one of those online suits, a great style to bring to TV. Agreed. Jordan, that was so helpful. And then from one member of BCC to another. Let's go. What's the next match? Looking like we got Claudio versus Lance Archer. Oh, who won the Danielson match on the TV? Danielson won. He defeated Shibata, and Julia Hart defended her title definitively. Really, it's like a drive a man with mixed. And stop talking him into it.
Intriguing matchup between two of the biggest, strongest men in AEW here tonight. Castagnoli, of course, a member of the Blackpool Combat Club with Danielson.
That would be a giant swing, right? I'm anticipating it. I'm thinking we might see it.
Certainly wins and losses are important for Blackpool Combat Club, and one wonders just how important if Castagnoli was not to win here tonight.
I was just thinking the same thing, Jordan. I'm like, oh, that's some good solo Claudio merch. He needs more of that.
I asked you a question, Tony.
Big fan of Claudio myself. One of the only ones I missed. Yes, I do believe. I'm trying to think. Was there another match that? Oh no, there is the Pac match. Duh. Ooh, he's coming out the babyface tunnel. That's exactly it, Jordan. That's what you want in pro wrestling merch. I feel like when your pro wrestling merch is so blatantly pro wrestling or like so overly thematic, it's hard to wear it, save for select settings. Whereas Jake, I don't think, maybe he just wasn't able to make the flight tonight. Didn't want to come to Canada. I don't necessarily suggest that there's something against Canada for that. Just, you know, the travel.
Wow. The show is called Collision, as you know. What a collision we're getting ready to see between two big men here.
Castagnoli, 6'5", 235.
Oh.
Lance Archer, 6'6",
We're shoving each other now.
273.
Not many men can say they stand just a little bit taller than Claudio, but yes, Lance Archer does.
Got ourselves a heavyweight bout here.
Literally, but figuratively, Castagnoli is known to be one of the most proficient competitors in the game today.
Attempted a shoulder tackle, won't be the last you're going to see in this match. And here comes another one from Claudio. Lance did not budge.
Ooh, looking like Lance Archer's got a little bit more force behind him. Oh, cut it off. Here for that. Where's Jake?
Wow, with ease.
You're not kidding with ease.
Look at that. Castagnoli, the only man to body slam Paul White over the top rope, showing that strength there.
Archer said, hit me in the jaw, and of course...
Yes, I absolutely do, Jordan.
That elbow shot stunned Claudio.
I give it a year before we're hearing it in TNA. Before we're hearing it in WWE even. It's all Big E's fault, exactly. He did it. He's the one who brought the word meat to heavyweight matches.
Oh, man. The reach on that straight kick. And there's a pump kick coming off the ropes.
Both competitors, long, rangy legs. And now the
Yo, those lifters are so beautiful.
is famed for. originally popularized in North America by Dory Funk Jr. after learning from the British wrestlers that came out to Florida and Texas.
Hitting the ropes, foot up, foot down. Lariat and a
Nice. It's not at all, George. I think there's like 2 or 3 matches.
privilege, of course, of
Oh, we traded shots. Yeah, they were slugging it out. Finally took him over the top rope, though.
yes, he has many trios matches.
All the way around with the lifter. No, for real, though. If you are a pro wrestler and you want to incorporate lifters into your moveset, you need to study this man. There is no getting around it. You need to study this man.
Watch out now.
F sponsorship.
Cannonball senton off the apron of the ring.
I'm waiting for the RB sponsorship. I'm waiting for it.
Unleashed. Fans, this match, this heavy match continues in picture. Stay with us.
Did he land on his face? I didn't catch that.
Right now, Archer feeling very good on the outside here, taking the measure of Claudio Castagnoli, who is just absolutely wide open and helpless right there. Claudio fires back. It is hard because both men are
No worries, George. You're good. I understand the struggle.
powerful and as tall and as big. For any man to really get any
Is Kyle O'Reilly versus Bryan Keith the main event?
Match when it comes down to chaotic, wild
Oh, it's probably that title. Yo, either the Infantry's in the main event or Bryan Keith's in the main event. And either one of those things I am so freaking here for.
Remsburg trying to get this big man to take the match back in the ring. Smile on the face.
Unless the Adam Copeland segment's the main event.
Can't blame him.
Yeah, well, intimidation's all a part of Lance Archer's game. Fans don't forget
I'm just like, sure, I guess.
April 21st, AEW Dynasty.
Bonk off the steps.
Said about his match with Ospreay. He said he was willing to do anything.
And there we're going to be at Wembley Stadium, as we said, on August 25th at All in London. I'm going to be a guest of Nigel McGuinness that whole week.
Did I tell you that?
Jordan, what a shout. Oh,
Maybe you must have dreamt that.
I didn't even think about Mark Briscoe getting involved. That helps motivate that
A knee lift that time by Archer.
victory for Infantry over what is an established team, but also helps protect House of Black because it's not their more established duo of the Kings of the Black Throne.
Here in AEW. Just pick him up with ease.
I'm here for it.
Just
I'm here for it now. I kind of want Mark too.
lack of a better term, manhandling him in many ways.
That is exactly the term I would use.
Yeah, no, Claudio is in a way here.
Trying to wear down Castagnoli. Drive the air out of his lungs and then perhaps look for a knockout with those vicious forearms across the jaw.
I get you. And the semifinals might be a great spot for that match. Trying to remember who they end up facing. Who does the winner of this wild card match go on to face in the quarterfinals proper?
Games is all a part of what Lance Archer's all about, and of course, a lot of that comes from his relation with Jake the Snake Roberts, right?
Jake the Snake Roberts, one of the greatest minds in the history of sports, pro wrestling included.
Rice Remsburg checks in. This match on Collision live.
Maybe make a statement for them. Yeah, I hear ya.
As we said, for our fans in Canada, we're going to be all through many of the provinces here in Canada, including Toronto on Wednesday.
And here's the thing, not for nothing. You can still pay off the promo even without the tournament. That's what I'm thinking. And while that's less interesting, it's more realistic because something that I've always, it's been a bit of a pet peeve of mine is when two people are into tournaments and they're not facing off immediately but have a promo that usually telegraphs that they will face off later in the tournament. And this would just be a prime example of that. That's not necessarily a bad thing, except for the fact that the matches those teams are in prior kind of like gives it away a bit, feels like. So House of Black back to FTR, which is a long-standing saga, pretty much being told since the beginning of Collision. Or at least the earlier days of Collision, which is now almost a year old, believe it or not. I think Well, here's the thing. Either one you can go back to after the tournament. So I guess they're not backed into a decision one way or the other. That's where that's fun for me. Yup, there it is. There's that vertical suplex full all the way up. Yo, Claudio's so strong.
Paused on at that time. But look at that. Arch was almost up before Claudio.
Here goes Claudio in. Puts all his body into that European uppercut.
Oh, got it. Under the jaw. That's a knockout.
Lance Archer lured him to the ropes.
I agree, Jordan. I agree for the simple fact of keeping things interesting and fresh. Because if you can tell stories in any direction, then tell them in the more fresh and interesting ways. If you're going to do FTR and House of Black, and you're going to do Infantry and FTR at some point or another, then give it to the Infantry where the stakes are more important. Oh, pulled it, that new school into the lifter. He was going to go for that moonsault. The way he sat up to kick out. Was now the announced dance. Announced dance. The tag team needs a showcase. Is you free on Saturday? Right. There it is. Got that head start running lifter.
Archer tried to get a little bit of respite on the outside. Castagnoli wasn't happening. Taking the fight to him.
And now it is Claudio's turn to go up.
Yo, the step up, the Shining Wizard to Claudio on the top rope. That was so clean.
Choke slam.
Choke slam a coming.
Got him. That was height, but not enough.
Man, he got him up for that choke slam.
235 lean, sinewy pounds of Claudio Castagnoli.
Honestly, he's very tall for 235 pounds. Great shout, Jordan. I agree. And part of that could just be the fact that Claudio's in it, but also Lance Archer, who we know has worked plenty in Japan. Oh. The counter to the counter. Hooks up. DVD. There it is.
But Archer rolls on his knees.
Instinct from Lance Archer to get his shoulders off of the mat.
Right. Good call. Archer pulling himself up with the ropes while Claudio, that you saw right there, is on his feet.
And for the first time in this match, we're starting to see true concern in the face of the Murder Hawk monster.
Well, we're seeing Claudio get his first real advantage of this match. This has literally gone back and forth between these two big men.
What are we doing?
Archer stunned.
Running cutter? Oh, okay.
And a cutter over the top. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. I don't know if that's disappointment on the face of Claudio or just absolute pain and fatigue for this
Concern,
match.
certainly. Castagnoli wants this match over sooner rather than later. Looking
Oh, go over this. Not quite able to get it.
Claudio lands on his feet. The big man missed.
Got it!
How about that?
Yeah, springboard variant. Here we go. Barely a 2.
He hit the rope, spun in midair, and connected with the European.
Claudio doesn't look too surprised, but still.
Fans are chanting,
At some point, you hope that it's just going to be enough, you know?
can he do it in a man this size? We're gonna
Here we go.
273 pounds.
Oh my God, he got him up. Wait a minute, what do we got?
Oh, the Righteous?
Members of the Righteous
What?
in the midst of the
I was not ready for the DQ finish.
and attacking Claudio.
We mentioned the allegiance earlier. Paying dividends here.
Danielson.
That's Bryan Danielson. He comes in.
What is he doing out here?
He's coming in to help his partner, the Blackpool Combat Club.
Oh, this not going to work out well.
Down goes Vincent.
John Moxley not here tonight. Crying, Bryan is crying tonight. Oh, wait a
Who do we got? Have we
Katsuyori Shibata.
Hit the floor after that.
Huh.
It looked as if Vincent touch. And Lance Archer had the advantage when Danielson went down, but no. Shibata wielding a chair came in. This match obviously has been thrown out. But what a match it was, man.
What a match it was, but Bryan
I'm glad. I appreciate them playing Claudio's music.
were it not for Shibata, two of the three members of Blackpool Combat Club would have been left lying.
What have you heard of first?
This one, Tony, is far from over.
No question about that. As you see, the Righteous backing up with Lance Archer. And in the ring, Shibata, Danielson, and of course Claudio said, come on back in the ring. We got
Hopefully,
one
yeah,
more
potential.
to go.
And now Lance Archer, who came out the face tunnel, going through the heel tunnel. Fuse. I think he may have just come out the wrong tunnel.
Ruby Soho, Cool Hand Angelo Parker. Earlier we saw Zach Knight say that he would not fight you here in Canada tonight. What is your response to that?
In my response, I don't even know what to think right now. Look, Lexi, Ottawa, Canada is an hour and a half down the road from where I grew up. This is a second home to me. You know, I have my mom sitting out in the crowd, friends, and I was ready for a fight tonight, Lexi. I was ready for a fight. This guy's been asking for one for weeks. Relax.
Yes.
Relax. How am I supposed to relax? This guy is a coward. So you know what? He doesn't want to have a match tonight. He's damn well going to have a fight. And I'm going to find him right now. Right now.
Look at me. You know that this is what they want. They're baiting you in, just like I said they would. If you go looking for a fight, you're gonna have to do it without me.
What do you mean without you? Oh, okay. What? When you're right. You're right. When she's right, baby. I apologize. I got carried away. I'll leave it alone for tonight. Okay? Okay?
Let's go. Okay?
All right. Thanks, Lexi.
Okay. It's an interesting segment. Glad to see that it's finally getting expanding from Rampage. Though I'm glad that it was able to spend so much time there. Anyways, y'all, I shall be right back. I'll take advantage of this moment. Be back. And back. It's a good thing this black screen transition It's like 20 seconds long. No, Parker can destroy. That's the spirit, Jordan. Man's got to get some revenge.
Back here on AEW Collision, and I cannot wait for this one.
Shaking hands with Shibata. Yes, no, that alliance is a fun one, Derek. Oh. I'm gonna need to get a better listen to his theme. I'm able to hear it right now very well. Agreed, Derek. It's probably gonna be on Dynamite. If not, then Collision. Not Collision, Rampage. There will be no Collision next week, from the seams of it. This song reminds me of his theme, Lightning and Thunder, in NXT right before the Undisputed Era was formed, which was like a very brief time.
And from Greens Point, Texas, weighing in at 189 pounds, the bounty hunter, Bryan.
Did he get his theme back?
Powered by the Black Halo, the cruiserweight cowboy, talented, ambitious.
Sounds like he's got a new theme, actually. No. It just cut back to Kyle coming back out. No, it just cut back to Kyle coming out. Did we actually? No, I'm trying to remember. Do you like the match? Yes. But Danielson, Shibata, absolutely. I was gushing over it, dude. Should have seen me reacted.
And a number of matches that certainly staked his claim here in AEW. You can forget his match with Eddie Kingston, right, after which he earned his contract. Kyle O'Reilly recognized the ability.
Alrighty, Dish. Yeah, have a good one. If I see you again, I see you again. Otherwise, yeah, have a good weekend. Take care.
Dr. Keith earlier tonight, he said, hungry, I am starving. I'm going to eat Kyle O'Reilly's lunch. Which I'm sure comes without sugar.
You just don't give up. Here we go with this matchup.
Oh, yeah.
The bounty hunter and, of course,
Rattlesnake Hat Band.
And O'Reilly has been focused.
Is that symbolic of something?
Straight ahead. This is a big moment in his career, and I'm glad we're here to call it.
I've known Kyle O'Reilly from the very beginning of his career, his early days in Ring of Honor. An incredible matchup in New York.
Well, having someone having a constant monitor of your blood sugar legit give me nightmares. Oh no. Just cool? Okay, nice. Ryan should release bounties for people he calls out. Yo, that's cool. That's a great idea. Ooh, he is keeping that headlock in.
And you can see just from the beginning here, Ryan Keith with a simple headlock. Yeah, Kyle O'Reilly.
What is that face? What was that smile on Bryan Keith's face? Yo, that was an emote is what that was.
Doubt when it comes to the neck. Aggressive armbar from O'Reilly, who's originally from Vancouver.
And we'll be going to Vancouver very soon, coming up this year. He'll be going back home. Great Canadian wrestler. We are very fortunate to have some great Canadian stars here in AEW. And speaking of Canada, we're coming up this Wednesday to Toronto.
From the Baron.
Coliseum, AEW Dynamite, the I Quit match between Christian Cage and
Not another reference. Yo, right, did you tell me love this?
Looking for the armbar in the center. The great.
We'll also be in Quebec City Wednesday, March 27th, a week later.
Oh, gosh.
And that'll be at the
Yo, taking a powder.
Budweiser Gardens, London, Ontario, for Collision on Wednesday, March 30th. And then, of course, we'll be back at the DCU Center, Worcester, Mass, Wednesday, April 3rd for AEW Dynamite.
Worcester, Massachusetts, that's right.
AEWTIX.com.
Oh my gosh, Dynamite and Collision in the same night again. It's no bueno.
Take away any momentum that Keith has. Clearly, still a little bit ginger when it comes to his neck. And of course, Adam Copeland has had triple neck fusion as well. And I guarantee you, Christian Cage is going to make use of that. Don't roll your eyes at me, Tony.
Every time you bring up Christian Cage's name, I roll.
Oh dear.
It's just because you're jealous. He's such a good father. Father of the year.
Back and back forearm shots. Side headlock by Keith.
Nice. Followed him to the ropes for that drop down. That leapfrog. Oh, got caught in the gut.
Kyle O'Reilly that time. O'Reilly rolls in with a big.
No, I didn't. Did he have any? Oh no. I think I missed that. The pause and slap.
A little bit of Bruce Lee.
Muay Thai strikes. Kyle O'Reilly is so good at adapting different forms of martial arts into pro wrestling.
Abdominal stretch here applied by Brian Keith.
Of course, that's not going to help the neck.
No, you're
of
right, not at
O'Reilly.
all.
Now a guillotine choke attempt from O'Reilly. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Nasty kick right underneath the jaw.
Wow. That's saying something. I mean, not for nothing. That was a hell of a match, and that's a hell of a guy to go
Well,
against.
looking for the standing armbar. A la Volkan.
Good standing switch by. Oh, into a DDT.
Oof!
Hard
Oh,
on the
no.
net. And the cover.
Come on.
1, 2. Did not
I'm glad that this is the story they're telling. I was so scared for his neck.
Kyle O'Reilly is down. And
Some attention being brought to it.
and picture in picture.
Alrighty, George, no worries.
Vicious DDT from the bounty hunter. And you can't blame him. Of course, he had to know about the damage to O'Reilly's neck. Would be a fool not to target it.
Yeah, I thought he would target it from the beginning, actually.
Well, he did, didn't he? He grabbed a headlock straight from the beginning. Know what you're watching, Tony.
Oh, now here's a cover. 1, 2.
Truly, Jordan, that's where it's like
Damage the
you were
Have you ever been put in a
like
headlock?
you were at a point where you were in like
Let me show you how much
you weren't fully able to function. And now you're doing something like this, which takes such an incredible level of functionability. It's aware as well as awareness, as well as durability. Superhero is a great way to describe it.
And since then has been pushing himself further afield.
Literally triumphant. Like, this could be the only match he wrestles in. It's still just to have come back and done this. It's incredible. That was barely breaking the count. Come on, man. You can get it a little close. You can get a little farther in there. And stop with the risky neck moves.
Oh, wow. That one put
Theme weight.
O'Reilly.
Big on that opinion, Jordan. He's done so well in just these few weeks to establish the current character he has,
O'Reilly trying to get back.
while tying up to some extent the loose ends surrounding it. You know, the Undisputed Kingdom. Like, how does that work out? What direction does he take his career? And it's quite simply one step at a time. This is just a match.
For Kyle O'Reilly.
And not for nothing. He's getting a run for his money. Oh my God, what a sell.
That hammer throw lifted O'Reilly off the canvas.
I feel for my shoulder there with how he landed.
Breathing hard. He is in for the toughest.
He landed hard on that one side specifically. Honestly, Jordan, I'm of the same opinion. I saw this match announced. I'm like, does he do it?
Oh boy.
I don't think Kyle O'Reilly should do this, man. If you hit somebody in the head, he's going to hit you.
I'm not kind of into this because dude is amazing. Yeah. No, I think this is one step at a time. I think he goes on a bit of a losing streak.
I think sometimes it's just pride.
Or he just barely squeaks out a win here, but loses against somebody else, kind of thing.
You get kicked in the chest. You want to hit someone back. And there's no better place to hit them than in the head.
Okay.
Want me to show you?
No, please.
That makes sense.
Please. You're just itching to hit me, aren't you? I mean, you just want to either either hit me or put me. Never
After what
mind.
you said about Bryan Danielson earlier, I think I've got good cause.
Ooh, snapmare on the neck again.
A seated cravat. It's good positioning. Okay, good. I was gonna say he needs to get that foot free. And he did immediately.
Coming back, went into a burning house to save his parents, and of course has been in a coma since then, but coming out of it.
Kind of Coke Jelly Babies and OJ and ringside, the whole works.
Well seen the hammer. Right now, laying the hammer in. That low knee.
This is what we need.
Back on offense. Keith did a great job trying to work on the injured neck, but wait a second. Nasty. Could have caught him low. Keith there taking a second.
Yeah, Brandon Martinez checking in. And Keith comes up gingerly, and Kyle will lay it in here. O'Reilly kicks, slaps, knee lift.
Wait, who ran into a burning house and is in a coma? What?
Spinning leg sweep. What a move that was. Holy smokes.
Textbook O'Reilly now. Getting back in his wheelhouse. Bang!
Running forearm shot.
Oh, he talked about it. Hold on a second. High angle.
Nice. Oh, and then into the heel hook. Oh my gosh, we've already seen a heel hook win tonight. Nice. I don't know, something commentary said. Okay. They might have been using some sort of turn of phrase.
O'Reilly, when he made his return, got in the ring with Roderick Strong.
The crowd did fall silent right here.
They
Just now.
hugged it out. Roderick Strong has given.
Not like in a bad sound, but no, it's just like waiting for the next thing.
Whoa.
Oh,
He might need some help.
hefty strike.
Bryan Keith is looking to make a statement here.
Pick up. Hit him in the sternum with that knee lift that time.
Oh, that hammerlock guillotine. That's so slick. Oh, he isn't able to get the guillotine run. So instead, into the triangle. Oh, he really keeps on trying to adjust. He's got to get that arm past. Bryan Keith knows to stay up. Oh, he's seated. PK! Yo! Shouts out Shibata. It was more or less what he does. Albeit sleeper instead of arm triangle. Not arm triangle. Triangle choke.
Kingston and Okada for the Continental Championship. We'll hear from Mercedes Monet. We'll hear from her live. Also, we are going to see Chris Jericho go one-on-one against Hook. That is coming up Wednesday. The
Hook better win that.
Quit Championship match. Christian Cage against Adam Copeland. We're going to hear from Adam Copeland coming up here live.
Oh my gosh, and then caught him with a second knee on the way down. What the fuck?
He is out.
If Keith can turn him, he's done it.
1, 2. No, he barely got him.
My God.
Keith can't believe it.
Who's the ex-shares? His parents.
And now double under.
Oh, his parents were inside. I see. So he got them out. Oh.
2. No.
Kick out of. Like, thank goodness.
Look at this knee.
Ring his bell.
He was looking straight
First one.
for a leg, but then
Oh my God. Oh.
O'Reilly was out, and it took Keith a
What
while.
the
If he got a
fuck,
little bit
dude?
more weight across the shoulders, perhaps could have got a 3.
I agree. Now, Bryan Keith
That could have been so much worse.
spoiling the debut here of Kyle O'Reilly.
Thank goodness Kyle O'Reilly is not unconscious. Yo, right? I love that.
Whipped him down to the mat.
Shouts out Amber Masuda.
Well, Kyle's so proficient. Oh, my God.
Colin Myra as she does that move.
We've got
And immediately, Brandon Martinez checks with Kyle O'Reilly after that kick hit him in the back of the neck. And O'Reilly can barely stand here. He doesn't know where he is.
now he does.
And both men kicking and punching.
Yo.
You are right.
Sickness.
What about
That rebound lariat. Let's go.
That's mine.
That's mine, he said.
a big Larry by Kyle O'Reilly?
Hooks, brainbuster. Floats over. It's over.
2. And no.
Kick out into the armbar. Let's go. Hey, he's got it. He's got it. And he's done immediately. The hips hot, elevated, and everything. It was beautiful. So happy for this.
In his first time back in almost 2
A disgustingly beautiful grass and right, because that's got to be where that goes, right? Man has earned his OJ. When it happens. Yo.
come out. The ROH Tag
Look at them cheering him on. This is interesting.
Well, they said O'Reilly could go it alone, but they don't want him to celebrate alone. Lifting O'Reilly aloft. What a return to action.
Yo. I love this superpowers vibe that we're getting from this story. This blatantly heel faction supporting this blatantly babyface guy who is legitimately their friend. Point here, but I'm okay with it. Joey Storm, Ryan May versus Deanna Rosa with the Rosa. That's gonna hit.
Next week on Dynamite in Toronto, you two are scheduled to face AEW Women's Champion Toni Storm and Mariah May, who had an impressive showing just on Rampage. But you two have never teamed before, so
Let me stop you. They say an enemy of your enemy is your friend, right? We might have never been a tag team, but we fought each other, Thunder.
Right, Jordan? That's exactly it.
What I am concerned about Lexi is the fact that at Revolution,
It is, but I think she's rocking the look.
And if it wasn't for her butler
Hex.
or her cosplay kid,
Because she's got the gimmicks
as
still.
the AEW Women's World Champion.
You mean with the title that I never lost? Well,
Oh.
Antonia, Maria, you ladies want drama? Oh, baby, we are gonna give you drama. La virtuosa, la mera mera. Next week, we're gonna stop all the games, all the jokes, and all the tonterías. Because we have a mission. And, virtuosa, it is TV time.
Oh. Okay. How about Mike casting Deanna again and having a brutal cage match? Oh, between Deanna and Mariah May? That's a fun shout. Huh. Rose without face paint is so good. Yes, yeah. Face rhinestones are cool, but yeah, with her without face paint. No, I get you. It's a very different look. But yeah, with the Kyle O'Reilly Undisputed Kingdom thing, it feels like something like, as of right now, there's no issues or anything. There's no ill will. There's no beef. But something, a third storm match to keep May out. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I see what you mean. I'm not sure they do it at Double or Nothing. I think they might do it on Dynamite. Actually, never mind. I can see them working that. But then again, with what Thunder Rosa just mentioned, I think that's what we're moving into, is a Thunder Rosa Toni Storm program to finally pay off all that nonsense a year and a half ago, coming off the back of All Out that was kind of underneath the rug because all the Punk stuff happened. Deanna face paint. Yeah, so what was I gonna say? Just another point I wanted to make. Because I think an interesting way to go is a Double or Nothing. We have Toni and Thunder, and we have Deanna facing off against Mariah May. That branch off into a feud. And now all of a sudden we have another story going on in the women's division. Even if it's a subsect of another story, it branches off into its own thing, and now we have more women's programs going on. Right? Well, no, there's the Adam Copeland segment. It's probably going to be. Damn. I was about to be like, yes. And then I realized I was like, Rosan may spin off into their own thing. I see where you're coming from there. I guess I might be hyperfixating a little too much on the story, because they alluded to Deanna Purrazzo being Toni Storm's past, and then immediately it clicked into my head. Timeless Toni Storm must face her past, present, and future. You know, you've probably heard me talk about this before, but so she faces her past in the form of Deanna Purrazzo. She faces her present in the form of Thunder Rosa, I think is the call. and faces her future in the form of Mariah May, who's eventually going to see how kind of undermined she's been by Toni Storm.
In the AEW World Tag Team Championship Tournament.
Yeah. I could be wrong, and there can be other stories they can tell, and I'm all for watching them play out. But it's an idea. So does May take the title at the end? I think she does. Because by that point, May will have had a stellar build. Alternatively, what could happen is in the building of the Mariah May and Toni Storm feud, Mariah May is the reason why Toni Storm does not retain against whoever she is defending against, maybe a Jamie Hayter. And then we come back, or a Thunder Rosa. Probably it would be Thunder Rosa, I would think. And then that leads into her program having to face off against her future. At first I was like, Kane? No. Kyle O'Reilly did indeed win Daniel, and I was so here for it. I have not done so really yet, but if you haven't done so yet, please drop a thumbs up on this video if you'd be so kind. It'd be very helpful. It's a quick, easy, and free way of supporting the channel. Gets us boosted, gets us seen through the algorithms for those who might be looking for some AEW Collision, watch-along, live reactions type of thing, looking for a community to vibe with. Brody, what is that mask? I missed the mask. Oh, he just wears like a black ski mask with the cross, I think it is. Makes sense for Adam the Main promoting a Wednesday match with a lot of people who changes here. That's a fair point, I suppose, Jordan. Don't get me wrong, this is still the main event match, and shouts out to Infantry for getting it. But with only 20 minutes left in the program typical, we might not be getting the longest tag match here.
What an intimidating sight, not only because of the darkness and the lights, the presentation, just because of the size of the men.
Brody King, an absolute monster. Buddy Matthews, perhaps the perfect epitome of a pro wrestler. The Infantry have got their work cut out.
What? Agreed, Jordan. I think they just need a little bit of pyro right there at the kick. That'd be perfect for them. Nice, the pink and camo. Why does it work, right, Jordan? I was just thinking the same thing. I'm like, I've never thought someone would make pink and camo be a thing, and it works. It must be the saturation of the green and the camo that's really helping it come together, because, like, I'm trying as an artist to see how they committed to it. Yeah, right, I've seen pink camo, but I've not seen solid pink paired with standard camo.
He was insulted as the longest reigning trios champions in AEW history. Okay.
Right, like not even pink camo. I've seen pink. Yeah, what, dude? Pink camo is it is a real thing, and I fucks with it. I fucks with other color camos. Did Tony say live Rampage on Wednesday followed after a live Dynamite? That is correct, Derich. I'm not certain why that's the thing, but I think I know it's going to be second part of March Madness, which is why there's also not going to be an episode of Collision next Saturday. So Wednesday is the only night we're getting AEW programming next week. It's very weird to me, and I'm sitting here being like, I don't know about not having those streams. We might do like an AEW Rewind stream on Saturday or something. I'm not sure yet. 3 hours of live wrestling, correct. Indeed, it's effectively a 3-hour Dynamite.
Well, you know one thing about the Infantry.
The way they're just standing there after beating the piss out of them like that. Just like, now come on, come get your lickings.
All right, Stephon Smith just asked Carly Bravo, can you continue? He said yes. Oh, maybe he shouldn't have said yes. Oh, I don't think this is going to last long, to be honest with you.
House of Black in third gear. The Infantry barely got out of first.
Here comes a running cannon.
Yeesh.
From Big Brody King and the cover on Carly. 1, 2, oh! How about the captain shooting it under the bottom rope and make the save?
So far, nothing announced for Rampage, right? Oh, no, there has been something announced for Rampage. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was, dang it, I'm trying to remember. They did announce something for next Rampage. How to watch AEW, bro? Several ways. Through cable, you can be watching it on TNT right now. Through Trilogy TV, you can be watching it. Or you could join the Discord, hop in the gorilla position after you get verified, and you can watch commercial free there. Only caveat, vibe out here in the chat. Willow and Stat versus Hart and Blue. Thank you. Yeah, street fight. It's a street fight next Wednesday, I guess, for Rampage. Dude, like when Collision is shelved, but it gives a talent breakdown up there for it. I don't like when it gets shelved either, but I do think that's a byproduct of Collision being a relatively short notice concept come to life for TNT, and there are things that take broadcasting priority on TNT, which is why it gets pushed off like that. That being said, I do wish that they had some alternative method. Part of me wishes that they were doing Rampage on Wednesday so they could book a live Collision on Friday, even if it had to go head-to-head with SmackDown. But unfortunately, not the case. Not sure which channel it would be for you locally. You would have to look at your broadcast provider. Nice chop. But Carly Bravo looks like he is far from gone. The trios match on Rampage, kind of same. Just for like the sake of giving Rampage some extra stank. Stop, he's already hamburger. But he's not mincemeat. I'm not watching it on traditional cable. I'm watching it on Triller TV through Fight TV. I wonder what Yuta is thinking. Right? I'm wondering if this is going to change the beef between Shibata and Yuta. It is, Lumia. Come on, tag the captain. Yo, tag rope? We love a tag rope. No. Fight TV. This is correct, Eric, and as you can see right there, I will be doing a watch-along for it. Which means Rampage will be a delayed watch party on the Discord that evening. Also, join the Discord, keep an eye out, because I imagine we'll have a few members who will want to do some GCW and collective-based watch parties as well. So if you're into your indie wrestling, you're into your GCW and your JCW, there's going to be some fun. Oh, no. Yo, he recovered so well, though. And I appreciate Buddy, too, because Buddy looked like he was thrown off by it. So it didn't make him look dumb that he still got hit with a move. No, he did not eat that face first. He turned just at the right time. If you watch it play back, he pretty much quarter rolled out of it last second. It was almost really bad for him, but that wrestling instinct kicked in. Tuck your neck. Excited for that. Agreed. Paid 40 pounds for today for Dynasty Double or Nothing 50. Yo, I should probably invest. I need to invest soon. Hopefully that deal is still there coming next payday, which is within the week. Brody King, right? Who's doing the GCW watch party? I'm not sure. I'm not putting it on anybody in particular. I'm saying that chances are we might see that because I know we got some hardcore wrestling fans in here, and if they feel like it, they may do it. So just keep an eye out for the possibility. Oh. Yes, let's go. Come on. No. Oh. Slow down just a hair. Dante's Inferno. Saved. Wow. I legit thought that was. You excited for that match too? Which one? Getting Eddie and Mark. Yes, that's going to be a fun one. I'm so here for it, as well as Athena versus Hikaru Shida. Yes, please. Let's get Claudio at Mark Death Before Dishonor. We were, but Mark's injury got in the way. He was also supposed to be Mark versus... No, I think it was Mark. I think it was last year's Super Card of Honor, if I'm not mistaken. And it ended up being Pac instead, off the back of Blood and Guts.
Whoa, watch out. They're coming this way. Oh. Be careful.
Yo, oh.
Oh, boy.
Golly.
Oh, have a seat.
Getting wrecked. What was it that missed the top rope move? Bravo is... It was not Bravo. It was Sean Dean. It was the captain. Do you think Pac is looking for Claudio? No, I think he's looking... He said he's looking for trouble. I think he's just... Oh, my God. The table just didn't give. It just didn't give. And the curb stomp. I think we're done here. No, sir.
We heard Brody King say, we gave you a chance.
This is for a spot in the quarterfinals.
Stop playing with your food. So that's what he said. April 5th. Wow, that's epic. I know. AWS. So legit spot. Right? Because it's so rarely used. Yo, there he is! There he is! Hiya! Golden! Yo, shouts out. Love it. I just screwed myself in points. No worries. Still got that main event match. The house. Sometimes lose. Malachi is like, you see, it's exactly why I didn't want to be booked in this match, because this was going to happen. Did get some black in FTR, right? I think we will still come back to that eventually. Sometimes don't win. I'm thinking we do. There's no way this is going to be like a 5-minute promo. So Infantry versus FTR. Oh, it's a quarter? That makes more sense.
You can see that the Infantry have advanced, and they will face FTR in the first round proper of the AEW World Tag Team Tournament.
I'm thinking we're going to get the Best Friends versus Undisputed Kingdom. And we're getting a video package? Really?
That TNT championship that I won and then had ripped out of my hands. What I've been telling you in the world for years, Christian Cage is superior to you. This is a warning to you, Adam, and what I'm willing to do to hold on to my title. This has to end where it started. Toronto, March 20th, Dynamite. For the TNT Championship in an I Quit match.
I'm so here for this match. So ready for this match. I'm not the biggest on I Quit matches, but I know. And the thing is, I'm not even the biggest on Edge I Quit matches. But I think these two are going to find a real fun way to tell a story through this match.
Of the most vitriolic
You know, I can see this going either way. Same, but I'm kind of a little more inclined to see Adam win. Sent that by the way. What's that? See you. Yes. Take care, Darcy. Have a good one, fam. Hope you have a good night, a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. I'm looking down how many matches and how many shows we have until Dynasty for 16 teams. Needed a match on almost every show. Could have missed like 1 or 2. Are you counting Ring of Honor when you say every show? Now that I think about it, they would have had 12 shows, yeah. They could have stood to put a few more teams in the tournament. But I also understand that you want the layout to a card. You only want to have so much for the sake of variety. You don't want to have too many tag matches, especially when you can only have like 3 matches on one card. And if you book your tag team, if you have your tag team tournament take that tag team spot on that card, it kind of limits it kind of limits tag team wrestling as a storytelling device in other stories without it seeming redundant to some extent. 15 matches, 14 on TV finals and Dynasty. Okay. I am not counting Ring of Honor. All right. Understood. Oh, because they also have Battle of the Belts. You're right. That is a show I'm not thinking about. Well, they don't have a Collision next week, so that kind of means that still.
You know, the last time that I performed here in Ottawa, I didn't know if I'd ever perform here again. I really didn't. I got to tell you, when I walked in this arena today, all of the memories, they came flooding back because Ottawa, you and I share a lot of history. That reaction just gave me one more memory, so thank you. You know, on that note, I didn't know if I'd ever perform in Toronto again. Oh, I know, but it's my hometown. Come on. I get it. But this Wednesday, I guess it's kind of fitting that I'm facing a guy who I thought for 40 years has been my best
It is,
friend.
David.
So Christian Cage, I'm talking to you now. I'm not going to call you Jay. Jay's dead.
Okay.
I don't know what you've become. Actually, I do know what you've become. You've become Christian Cage. You've bought it all, man. The ego, it's out of control. And here's the thing. We became best friends before we ever got into this industry. Sure, it was this business. It was this sport that cemented our friendship, but we were friends before we ever got into it. So I assumed we'd be friends after. Yeah, man, sitting on my deck, sipping some scotch, talking hockey, reminiscing about chasing our dreams, but not just chasing our dreams, crushing our dreams. We did that. And then I fast forward to now. You know, we had talked about me coming to AEW. You were on board. And I came here to end my career with you, to retire with you. I didn't come here to take away your spotlight, to take away your shine, to take away the things that you worked your ass off for, and you deserve them. I didn't come here to take that, no matter what you think, no matter what that human goiter Nigel McGuinness thinks.
Hello, goiter.
Well, okay, that's fine. You wanted to change all that. At World's End, I failed. And I'm not used to repeated failures. They don't exist in my world. So I picked myself up, I dust myself off, and I walked forward, always forward. And I'm stronger and better for it. I decided, you know what? I'm going to get to work. I'm going to earn my championship title shot. So I started the Cope Open, and I earned it. I earned that title shot. And what happened when I did? Well, you and the patriarchy, you took me out with a concerto. A move that we created, so maybe that's fitting too. But when I was on the shelf, when I was out from that concerto, I got a phone call.
Right.
I got a phone call from a man
Sometimes
who in the
recognition
past
is Canadian.
said to remind me of who I am, and he called me again to remind me of who I am. So I took some cues from that guy
took some cues from another sociopath because they created Barbie, they created Janice, so I got to work and I created. I created Spike. Now see, Spike, she's hungry and she wants to take a bite out of your bony ass, Christian. So that phone call from Mrs. because I remember who I am.
Yo, I feel so rewarded.
But I am the rated R superstar. I am a man that has dark caves in my head that you don't have, and you've never navigated them. But be thankful for that. Only you won't be thankful after this Wednesday, because this Wednesday you're going to be in the hospital. Spike and I are going to change you, man. We're going to take away your pride. We're going to take away your ego. We're going to take away your manhood. This Wednesday, 2 kilometers up from where we trained at Sully's Gym with Ron Hutchison, I'm going to make you say 2 words that will cause you never to be able to look your daughters in the eyes again. Spike and I are going to take away your pride. We're going to make you say 2 words. Those 2 words are I quit. 40 years after this all started in our hometown, it ends.
Oh man, his best friend. Yo. I feel so rewarded as a pro wrestling fan right now. Knowing my pro wrestling history, knowing TNA history, knowing WWE history. Oh, that made that so awesome. Imagine if it's some Spike for AEW Hall of Fame, right? It's getting personal. Oh, man, is it? We're his title Christian with Janice. Right? Spike versus Oh, that was so wonderful. That was so awesome. I'm glad to see that. Ooh. Thank you so much for joining me, y'all, today for this banger episode of Collision. Holy cow, was that great. From the opening match to that crazy visual here at the end. You do take care as well, Lone Star. Indeed, enjoy the rest of your weekend, y'all. Have a good one. Here on the main channel, we won't be live again until Wednesday on Dynamite, but WatchaMania ain't gonna stop moving until then, because tonight, in just under an hour, check the chat here for the link. We're going live again over on the secondary channel, WM Network, for the second installment of our 40 Years of WrestleMania Showcase Mode playthrough. Also going to be going live tomorrow for a My GM Mode playthrough alongside 3 other co-hosts, Benno, Cam, and Craig. It's a fun time. It's very different from our 2K23 one, if that's something you're checking out. But yes, those of you late night evening heads, do peep that stream. And just in general, if you could subscribe to that channel, it'd be so helpful. It really needs some help getting off the ground. But otherwise, do drop a thumbs up here and enjoy your weekend, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate you. Happy wrestling, y'all.